Hey guys, welcome to today's Mindset Minute. Today I want to talk about the past, the present, and the future. So recently, there's been a lot of things going on in my life, and there's a lot of things going on in sort of people's lives around me that I think all sort of tie to the past. And I've sort of spoken about it before, and I just want to touch on it again because it just sort of it doesn't make sense to me. So we all understand that the past is something that we can't change. I made a post the other day about, the moments have made you who you are, but your actions will move you into the future. I can't remember exactly if that's how it went, but that was sort of the saying behind it, is that all of these things, no matter how shitty or how good they've been in the past, they've made you into the person that you are. Now, with that being said, the person that you are isn't necessarily the person that you need to be or want to be. So I guess sort of the example for me is like, I took a personality test recently. And you kind of, you go through the questions and you answer them honestly. And then you get to the end and it's like, you're this. And I looked at the results and I read through the sort of description of what it was. And I thought to myself, this isn't who I want to be. And I'm making a conscious decision to sort of go in a different direction, because it's not who I want to be. So I'm never stuck being the person that has built me. Sorry, that's very poor English. I am not stuck being the person from the moments that have built me. So with that being said, there's a lot of people that, that base decisions in the present on past events. Obviously, like, sort of relationships are the easiest thing to sort of speak to in this situation. Obviously we get hurt. That happens in relationships. And then we build up this wall and we don't let anybody in. And I don't know if that's a life for anyone, right? So, and then you build up this wall, you don't let anybody in. And then if somebody comes into your life, you start to pick away at the things that they're doing based on previous experience. Or you cut it off, or you never ever do it because of past experiences. Like, you never get into the relationship, or you stop the relationship because you're too afraid. And obviously we've talked about fear before, which again, this all sort of ties together. But I want you guys to think about one thing. So you go into a situation and you start to create these sort of things in your mind. And realistically, before you've even started, you've decided that it's going to be, the best thing ever or the worst case scenario. And like I talked about yesterday, we have a tendency to sort of see the negative in things and not the positive. So then you just start to create all these situations, and they're all negative ending. And then you just don't do it. You just quit. So for me, I would say that when I enter a new situation, I sort of live by the rule that if I haven't tried it, I can't decide if I like it or not. And I'm always going to jump in, 2 feet. because I would rather live with the potential of complete worst case scenario than live with not knowing at all. I've definitely had like lost opportunity in my life, and it's a fucking awful feeling. And I just don't want it anymore. So, because you're always like left wondering, what could have happened, right? So, just, an outside perspective on a situation, right? When you have something from your past that's kind of like depicting your future, and you're not even willing to sort of give it a try, especially if it's something that you've never done, I want you to really try and think about that, and think about, can you live with never knowing, or can you live with worst case scenario? And I guess it's going to sort of be different for everybody. I know for me, it's going to be like the potential of even worst case scenario. There's also a potential of absolutely incredible. So I'm going to take the route that potentially leads me to greatness or not, rather than a confirmed no, I'm not even going to try it. So I hope that helps. Again, if you're liking these videos, like them, share them. If you have any questions or comments, or if you need an outside third party perspective, I'm open to anything. I'm like an open book. You guys can message me and I will answer your questions privately. I can answer your questions on a video, whatever you guys want. I'm there. So hopefully this helps. Have a good rest of your day.